Hi, and welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. I'm Jessica, here for your daily message from your Goddess Divine herself to enrich and shine some light on your life. Let's go ahead and get into the reading and see what goddesses are supporting us today for a beautiful message that perhaps could give you some guidance and direction on your journey. So let's see with our goddess energy and what goddesses are joining us. Oh, we've already got two. We've got Nike for ambition, and we got Uzumi for humor. So I love this. This is very beautiful. Definitely a reminder that through the ambition of our life, we laugh at ourselves and find humor in life. Because I know for a fact the goddess herself, as well as the god, if you just look at nature in itself, it is always laughing at itself and just the process of life. So let's go ahead and go into tarot and see what other messages are coming in for a fuller view of the messages. We've got Lovers. Okay, right there. All right, the Sun in reverse. Okay. See what's holding us back, perhaps, from the desired results that we are seeking. So when we ask the Divine for that guidance, she always answers. Right there. So a Three of Cups in reverse. Few things in our way, so let's make intention to that one and that one. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, but the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. So we've got a few things in our way from the things that we have ambition for. All right, Nine of Cups, Cups and Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's upright. I saw it in reverse. Okay. I'm seeing that this is definitely a love reading. However, love and Pentacles, which is our abundance, are really tied together beautifully. I always say in all my other readings, so if you are returning, as you know, your love life and your money is very tied closely to how we view our lives, how we judge it, how we see the success of it or the failures. And so sometimes it's usually we have time and we don't. We have time and no money. We have money, we have no time. And sometimes that's also when it comes to the love aspect of our life. We're pursuing and we have so much ambition to succeed in our pentacles and our money that love sometimes is on the back burner. And that's what I'm kind of hearing here is this balance that is deserved. The cups are, the Ace of Cups are definitely, you've got an offer. This could definitely be something that has come to you or is coming to you. And you are, well, you're kind of fat and happy with what you've got going on. And so you've got all this ambition. And yet you're not sure if you want to take it yet. You're contemplating. So with this Seven of Pentacles, you're contemplating on if this is even something you want. Now this love aspect could be something of not yet a manifestation. It's something that's out there. Do you want it? Is it worth it? Sometimes when we have things that have gone bad in our life, we wonder if it's even worth it. And so the High Priestess here is definitely, there's some balance that is deserving in the viewpoint of these things. In fact, that's where I feel like the goddess Suzume is here to shake things up a bit with some laughter, some good belly laughs, you know? And with this, I'm seeing that with the sun in reversed, we've kind of lost that really big perspective of our life and what is important. And that's really easy to do, is we think that we have to choose one or the other with ambition. And I'm here to tell you, you don't. You never have to choose one or the other. You can have both. It just is a moment in time that creates balance and the ability to, well, I'm seeing balance even all the signs. So you've got all the signs here, even though we're really strong in that water energy and earth energy. So that person could definitely be a water sign. The Three of Cups is in reverse. So I'm saying that perhaps there's some influence to you that with your ambition and the advice is, oh, you don't need to mess with love. You don't need to, don't do it. You know, there's no good men out there, or there's no good women out there. I'm here to tell you that is not the case. We have a world full of amazing people. And your choices are unlimited. We have to just remember that, because we're powerful creators. We came here to expand and for the expansion of our life, and we do that in partnership. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and this is a little, you might be having to deal with some karmic aspects. So if we take and go back to the goddesses and what their overall message is here, I would say to lighten up. So I'm going to clarify just a couple of things, like this Nine of Pentacles, because with that being in reverse, it's saying that all of that abundance is kind of in stagnation. It's not really moving forward. Even with this Seven of Pentacles, he's looking at his crops, he's looking at what he's created, and there's just kind of this contemplation, maybe not a move forward. And you are fat and happy, you're content with whatever this situation is, but are you really living your destiny? Are you really living the full potential, the full gambit of the life's expression of all the passion of life? And that means everything. I love food and seeing the earth, being in the earth, the fullness of life, spices. I think of perfume, I think of whiskey, I think of wine, I think of all the gems of the world and the fullness and the richness that is here. And what a platform that we live on. So let's clarify this on perhaps how to move forward out of this reversed energy that is really stuck. And we always want to tap into flow. Flow is the harmony of the universe and the momentum. When we look at our planet spinning, everything is this beautiful dance. And when we're not dancing, are we really, this one, are we really taking this adventure and this journey and living it to the fullest? And it can start off small. Some of you've got a little bit of some stuck energy here. With all this cups, you've also got a lot of choices to be had. So whoever's energy this is, but I'm also hearing that it's everyone that is tuned in today. This is your energy. You may not think you have options, but you do. You just get to really open those eyes and that energy of asking, what is for me? So, one more card, please. This one. All right, so Queen of Cups. We got a lot of cups here, a lot of water. And this could be also the person that's in your life or your situation to where you are water energy, or your person or this person. These offerings have a lot of water energy here. It's flow. When you think of water, it's flow. And when we, with this, okay, so the Nine of Swords is sitting here, and it is kind of, you're kind of stuck with that feeling of sleepless nights. You've got the two contrasts of feeling very content and yet unsatisfied. So what I'm hearing is to really go in and look at your emotional being, your emotional state, your emotional intelligence, and really feel how you're feeling. Is there something missing? Asking questions in your life and asking the universe these questions are so beneficial. And when we get offerings, it's really great to perhaps step back, go within, quiet yourself, quiet the mind, and go into your feelings of what it is you truly are asking for in the universe to create next. This is your key. This is your key to tap into the energy of the ambitious ways of being, of creation. Because ambition is so, well, that's our spark. So I'm going to add fire in here, and we've got incense going, and to balance out all of these pentacles and this water energy, we've got great sun energy, that Leo energy, we've got fortune, we've got all of the processes here. We've got even 2 nines. So actually 3. We've got 3 nines, and so that is right before something transpires. So don't give up. Just go into humor. Start releasing the energy of attachment of perhaps how things are, and open yourself to the dreaming aspects of what you choose to create. I'm going to do Just Breathe as well as open the doors to dreaming. No coincidence there. And see what those messages are to tie this up in such a beautiful way right there. Okay, we've got 2 today. So it's okay not to know the answer. There you go. So also being in that stillness. So when we ask the answer, just know it's coming. But be okay in that in-between. I have not yet received it. Breathe, learn, and let go. I love that, because whatever these reversals are, those are attachments. Those are holding on too tight to perhaps a belief system, an old way of being, the stories we have told ourselves or someone else has programmed inside of us that we believe. And that is really that reversal of the sun that is holding us back from everything we truly want to create. And our belief system that we can't create it. If we choose partnership, and we want partnership, because actually it's biological. We are made to be in community with one another. We are in partnership with each other for our growth, because we create the resistance for one another for growth. And so usually the reason why relationships are such powerhouses for human growing machines is because that's where we find contrast in the world. Even though we find the passion and the love and the connection and so much color with it. That's why it's so wonderful, especially in that limerence phase, that when life starts pushing us back, when we get out of that limerence and then love starts pushing us, then it just doesn't feel so good anymore, because it is asking us to grow. And sometimes we're not we're not ready to receive the message. And usually our partnerships are the first people to tell us who we're not. And if we're not able to receive that message, then what do? That's not true. You don't see me. You don't understand me. And that's just not the way it is. So our partnerships really do sometimes, if we can sit back and look at the other person and go, do you really see that in me? And contemplate on perhaps feedback that doesn't feel so good, that's where we grow. Because if we can really search inside of ourselves and go, wow, the last relationship I was in, I got told the same thing, or I've been told this before, it's no coincidence. Remember, we always bring in an equal measure of a relationship, and that's why the humor is there. Because it's actually quite funny. We show up in such amazing, perfect, yet it's flawed but so perfect, because we are just polishing ourselves and buffing out parts of ourselves that we can, or we can stay in the same place and move forward with growth and that ambition to grow. And the goddesses here are backing you on this expansion for your well-being. And so it may feel yucky right now. You may feel stuck and perhaps unmotivated. Maybe some of you have no ambition. But deep down you do, because that's why you're here. And even in the lull of not knowing the answer, that space is where we do grow, in the absence of knowing. So embrace those times that feel like defeat or stagnation. So let's grab one of these and see what doors of dreaming that are for you. This one. Stop once in a while, take in the magic of the universe. Okay. So there's a lot of message here that if you are not where you want to be, or you feel like you're missing something, to really go within and find those messages. Meditation is a beautiful place for you to find that universal, that goddess, that God message, and they are whispers. And then until they become, you are open enough to receive a message. And when you're ready to receive a message, because remember, the student is ready. The teacher appears when the student is ready. So don't worry. When you're ready to go another step forward in that, you will receive the message fully. So, okay, let's go ahead and read about Nike and her beautiful message of ambition and how this can apply in all the areas. And, all right, I got a little bit of, okay, the Greek goddess Nike asks you to be present to the beauty and richness discovered in your life so far. You have come the distance, so what are your wins? Celebrating them is key right now to enable you to co-create even more. You live in a world where you may have felt that you are not allowed to celebrate your victories, lest you be cut down for being self-centered. Perhaps you were raised in a family that discouraged you from shining in an authentic way. Being successful at the game of life requires you to refuse the message that you are too much or not enough. Your biggest win is to be yourself, accepting yourself exactly as you are, releasing the idea that you are flawed in any way, and expressing yourself with authenticity. This is the true power of the victory goddess Nike expressed through you. The goddess Nike has another message to share. If you have been struggling to move to the next level of your life, working hard and putting the time and effort in, you will soon find you are finally winning. Your determination and commitment to your intentions are manifesting in your life with beautiful results. When you are winning, the world wins too. Just remember to share your bounty. Here's the alignment message. Are you so determined to win right now that you are ruining like the racehorse with running with like the racehorse with blinders on her eyes? Do you love it when I mess up? Because I sure do. It's so fun. Beware of unbridled ambition and the strident need to win. You may have become influenced only by your wants and forget to ask yourself if what you want is for the highest good. Perhaps the job you want so badly won't be good for you, or that unavailable partner you're so determined to be with will never love you back. Nike gives you the alignment task now of getting real with yourself. Comparing yourself with others may have triggered jealousy and envy. It's time to step out of this race and recognize that you are where you need to be. Your life is a marathon, not a sprint to your next goal. Your only competition is with yourself. So choose now how you want to feel about your life and who you want to become. Then take baby steps towards your highest intentions. Cheer on others who are successful. Learn from them and help those who are struggling. You can learn from them too. Your place in the world is assured. So remember that however long it takes you to live your life to its fullest, it's perfect. There you go. And Azumi for humor. Like, I laugh at myself all the time of all of my beautiful mistakes and my inclusions of my life. And when I truly run amok, it is so good to just laugh and embrace all of that you are. And I'm going back to the cards here with the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups also has another meaning for me, and what this is telling me is also in partnership with this Lover's card. Are you loving yourself? Is this an offering of love for you to love yourself in everything and everywhere that you are? So this could be, if it's not a relationship that is in the forefront or where you're at right now, because you are, your ambitions are other things, perhaps this is an offering for you to take and love yourself, accept yourself, find your humor in yourself, your own ambition, and roll that into your self-love so that you can roll it out into the world. So I'm hearing that as well. So let's go to Azumi and hear her final thoughts on all the humor. When the Japanese goddess of laughter and myrrh, Azumi, enters your day, be playful and cultivate good-natured humor. Laughter is the best medicine and exceptionally healing at this time. Keep your focus on fun, positivity, and see the humor if you can. Life is not meant to be all work and no play, all focus and no release. Humor fosters resilience and lightheartedness, alleviates emotional pain, giving a much-needed break from the burdens and speed of life. Now is the time for you to be silly, laugh more, take up laughing yoga. Yes, the world is serious and your dreams and desires are too, but the joyful goddess Azumi reminds you to enjoy your life and have fun. The alignment message. Have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe there could be relief? Well, the laughing goddess Azumi has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today. Finger paint, call your funniest friends, and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Azumi reminds you when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. I love that. It's so beautiful. May you find all the love and humor in this beautiful day. And I thank you so much for joining me for your Goddess Divine message. And I will see you tomorrow. Of course, make sure to like and subscribe. It always, that support is so much appreciated for my new channel and everything that we get to do in partnership together. Have a good one.